Welcome to our first official episode of our podcast, BuckinAround. I'm your host, Noah Daniel, with my co-hosts, Adam Wheely and Cole Foshin. Just going to be discussing a lot of sports-related events that's going on, starting off with a little winter sports recap here at Hartford. You want to dive into boys basketball?
You know, boys basketball is off to a super hot start right now. Currently, we are 16-0, 17-0? 17-0 after a big win last night against Otter Valley. It was a good team win. We all played well. I think each person scored on the team. And I think as of right now, we are rolling, looking to go into that postseason and hopefully make a high run.
Yeah, everyone did get a bucket. Everyone was on the stat sheet last night. That's always a good thing to see. Looking to go into the postseason strong, you said? Looking to get back to the odd for the third time in a row?
Third time in a row. You know, Hartford has been historic Hartford has not won a state championships in 1929. So that would be a huge accomplishment if the squad this year is able to pull that off and get a state championship. I think would be huge.
Would you say your biggest threat this year is yourselves?
I do. I do think that, yes. I think we won't lose unless we lose to ourselves.
Yeah, I would agree. Beat a bunch of D1 competition, including Rutland twice.
Yeah, you know, last year was our first year on a team. Beating Rutland, especially away, was our first time, I think, ever beating Rutland. And that kind of said that, our team is here and we are the team we are.
Yeah, those were statement wins. Yeah. Last week, going up to Rut, beating them in Rut. Big win. Average point differential of 33 points. We're outscoring opponents, I think it was 75 to 40-something points. That's a big gap right there.
That's a huge margin. And, we have played a very heavy D1 schedule, and we are still able to beat those teams by a good amount. Some games are closer than others, but I think it just shows that we are a very solid and well-rounded team.
There was a lot of controversy going into this year about what team dynamic would be like. How would you say that played out?
I think it's definitely been better recently. Start of the season, we weren't connected. But I think as of now, we are one. I think our team plays together, and we've learned that we need to do that in order to beat these good teams.
Absolutely.
We got senior night Monday coming up.
Yeah, we're playing BBA, and I think that'll be another test for us to see where we are at currently. We already beat them by, 15 down there in BBA, which was a hard environment to play in. But I think with them coming here and being our senior night, we are going to be able to be ready to roll and hopefully get that win again.
There's more on the line for that as well.
Exactly.
It's not just another game. It's
There's
senior
no place
night.
like home.
And that's so true.
Guard the yard.
Rotating over to girls basketball. They are off to a magnificent start. They are, I believe, 14, 15, and 1. You want to talk about that a little bit?
They just recently, last game, clinched SVLB, right?
Yes.
That is a huge accomplishment. I don't think they've done that for a few years now, I believe. I'm not sure, though, but
I don't think they've done that since Steve Landon was coaching here the first time and they won that state championship.
I think they will be able to definitely make a solid run in that postseason time.
And they've beat Windsor twice. That's a big accomplishment.
Yeah, Windsor the last few years has been a very solid team coached by Cabre, and I think he's just a good coach, and I think overall he can keep his team going no matter what.
It's a tough gym to play in, too.
Yeah, he knows basketball, but coming to Hartford, it really switches things up. That home court advantage really just changes the whole dynamic. They got 2 freshman starters playing huge roles.
That is very key, especially with them, but who knows if they'll be able to handle the pressure when the time comes. They're playing huge roles right now. They just got to be ready to make those impacts when the time comes.
Yeah, got to maintain that dominance going into the postseason. I think they'll be able to do that.
I think they'll be all right.
And they've never started a season 14-1, so that was a huge accomplishment for them as well. Rotating over to the hockey side of things, girls hockey off to a very impressive start as well. I believe they are 9-2-2. Zoe Zanleone got her 100th point. That's a big accomplishment.
It's a huge milestone.
Going into this season, the team was confident that they were going to do well, but I don't think they had expectations to do this well, and it's great to see them thrive like this. They lost a lot of seniors last year.
People are having to step up. They got an 8th grader in goal right now, which I think says a lot, but I think they'll be able, going in that postseason, they will be able to do well.
I think they're sitting right at the top of D2 right now.
I think
so
they are
that's a
number
great
one.
thing.
Maintaining that momentum is just going to be the biggest thing for them.
Yeah, if they can keep that rolling through the postseason, they'll have great success. Boys hockey. One might say a rebuild year. The boys are having fun out there, though. I talked to Tyler Spalding, number 5 of the team. He's having a great time out there. They picked up big win against Brat, St. J. Tyler had a game winner against St. J. I got a couple more coming up at home, I believe. We'll have to pack the rink for those.
That's the biggest thing with years like this. As long as the team dynamic's high, it goes a long way in the postseason.
Super Bowl last weekend. Transition and battle a little bit. Seahawks battled their way out.
That hurt to watch.
Thanks to their special teams.
MVP kicker should have been.
Yeah.
He got snubbed. Jason Myers, bro. What a guy.
You'd love to see a running back win Super Bowl MVP, though. Especially in the fashion that he won it.
Kenneth Walker, 27 carries, 135 yards, no touchdowns. Should have had one. Should have had one. Little holding call. You really hate to see it, but
just can't have that.
Can't have it. Going to the quarterbacks, how do we feel about that?
Sam Darnold completed his mission. I mean, he's had one of the craziest career stories ever. And to finish that off with a Super Bowl is something special, I think.
Here in Seattle, really revitalized his career.
Yeah.
He had his main weapon in JSN, or Emerald City Route Artist.
Emerald City Route Artist.
As they call him.
The worst nickname ever given to a football player.
Cooper Kupp also had a big game. Cooper Kupp led receivers for the Seahawks with 61 yards. They only had one receiving touchdown, and is from tight end A.J. Barner.
I think that sheds light on how much of a defensive game this really was.
Yeah. Seahawks
61.
defense is so overpowering.
Drake May had a hell of a third quarter, though.
Oh, yeah. Set the record in third or fourth for the most passing yards in Super Bowl history in a quarter with 245. He had a good second half.
He had 50 yards total outside of that quarter.
Yeah, it was not the prettiest game of football we've seen from Drake May all season. The Patriots also averaged less points per game in the postseason than the Jets did in the regular season. I thought that was quite interesting. But Drake May, 295 yards, 2 TDs, and 2 interceptions. He was sacked 6 times in that game. It is one of the highest rates.
Simply not a Super Bowl offensive line.
Yeah, you really need a better line if your hopes to win a Super Bowl. Can't have that.
What do we think about Bad Bunny?
The halftime performance. I thought the energy was great. All of that, the entertainment piece was there. I don't know any Bad Bunny songs, so it wasn't up my alley.
I think it's just a little weird having a Spanish singer come out for an American football game. I just thought everybody there, some would know the songs, but I feel like majority had no clue what he was saying.
I don't know if you guys have seen videos of the crowd during the performance.
It was dead.
They were all in the same boat as us. They had no idea what was going on.
I thought the entertainment factor was there, though. He put on a show.
I think on the field, the energy was great, but in the stands, people were confused.
Yeah, I just wish I knew some Bad Bunny so I could get in that same energy as he was. He was moving. He was having a good time out there. You could really tell. Brought out a couple celebrities on the field as well.
Lady Gaga
was out there. Cardi B was out there.
Karol G.
Jessica Alba was out there as well. But yeah, I thought just the show was great.
Yeah.
I don't know Bad Bunny
If I spoke Spanish, it would have been a lot more fun, I think.
Yeah, it would have been. Dunk contest participants: Carter Bryant, Jackson Hayes, Kashad Johnson, and Jace Richardson. Who you guys got going into it?
Jackson Hayes has to be the favorite.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go Jackson Hayes.
I'm a big Jackson Hayes fan myself.
That man can get up.
He pulled out that little East Bay game.
Why'd you just type 3-pointer in
Continue. Yeah, Jackson Hayes. But Carter Bryant can really dunk, though. He's got the bounce.
I would hope all these guys can dunk.
Who do you think's going to pull out the cooler dunks that are going to get the better ratings?
I really don't know. I think Carter Bryant's going to have some stuff in his bag.
I'm just hoping it's entertaining to watch.
The dunk contest is by far my favorite part of All-Star weekends. You just see those guys bringing out weird celebrities. You got Kai Cenat coming out, you get Shaq coming out. Just a wide variety.
I just can't watch a dunk contest that doesn't have Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon in it.
That's true. The rivalry right there in All-Star weekend it will be missed. We need
no Mac McClung either.
I know. 2-time.
Most recent winner.
2 years in a row.
3-point contest. We got Devin Booker, Con Knippel, Damian Lillard, Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray, Norman Powell, shout out, and Bobby Portis Jr. you love to see a Bobby Portis
That would be the worst pick for a
appearance.
3-point contest I've ever seen in my life.
You love to see it, though.
Give me Con Knippel, though.
I feel like Con Knippel's going to come away with this one. He's had hell of a season for his rookie year so far, outscoring Cooper Flagg so far this season.
Who you got?
For what?
3-point contest.
I just want to say Dame.
We got Dame.
I'm going to take Dame.
Or reliable?
Little Dame time.
Wow, a little Dame time.
Bobby Portis makes it past the first round. I'm going to lose my mind.
I'm going to be very impressed. You know what? But everyone loves an underdog story. Give me Norman Powell coming away on top. I've been such a Norman Powell fan this season. First All-Star appearance at 32 years old.
Am I the only one that didn't know Tyrese Maxey could shoot?
I've seen him as more of a facilitator, but you know he's got that
I'll be
stretch.
shooting with him in 2K. Can't lie. Shooting with him in 2K. I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to shoot it.
Oh my God. Back to the All-Star game itself. The West starters: Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, SGA, Nikola Jokic, and Wemby. That is a powerful starting
squad.
five.
I mean, you got Kevin Durant on your bench.
It could
Shout
be
out 2K.
It could be
Shout
the
out
best.
2K
That
again.
could be the best five in the NBA right now, and they are all starters on the same team.
That's like one of those TikTok filters where you try to go 82-0. That's what you pick up.
That's
the
the
dream
lineup
team.
you
That's
would
the
want.
dream
That
team.
is the dream
Right there.
team. Versus the starters on the East, you got Giannis, Jalen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, and Tyrese Maxey. I just don't think they're going to be able to compete with the West.
I don't understand the hype with Jalen Brunson, if I'm being realistic.
Really?
No.
Dive into that a little bit.
I'm a Jalen Brunson hater.
Wow.
I don't see it.
I think he's a talented basketball player. I think he knows the game in and out.
I think everybody in the NBA is a talented basketball player.
Yeah, you have a point there.
But I don't know. I've watched the Knicks play, mostly when they're playing the Celtics, and I've just never seen anything that's like, wow, that guy's good.
That makes
It's
sense.
just never.
I mean, it's just like a one-man show.
He's a fundamental basketball player, I
He
feel like.
is,
Though. He's not
he
trying to
is,
do anything
he is.
flashy, but he gets the job
He
done.
gets his buckets. I'll give him that.
Reserves for the West: Denny Avdia, Devin Booker,
This is the
Kevin
East, by
Durant.
the way.
No, this is the West. Denny Avdia, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, Chet Holmgren, LeBron coming off the bench, and Jamal Murray. Still a talented bench. You got Kevin Durant and LeBron coming off the bench. It's the first time you've seen LeBron come off the bench in years.
I don't think anybody would love to see LeBron retire more than Cole Thoshin, though. So
Absolutely.
Big LeBron hater.
Hate to say it, but yeah.
Why is that?
Just not a big fan of him.
Wow.
I don't think he plays the game it's meant to be played, the way it's meant to be played.
Be flopping.
Yeah,
You got to do what you got to do.
kind of like you.
Don't be hating on flopping.
Kind of like you.
Yeah.
Got to get a call here and there. East reserves: Scotty Barnes, Jalen Duren, Jalen Johnson, Donovan Mitchell, Norman Powell, shout out, Pascal Siakam, Karl Anthony Towns.
I feel like that's still a solid reserve, but I still don't think they're going to be able to match up.
I just don't think they're going to be able to hang with that West
I've
team.
also never been a big Pascal Siakam fan.
Really?
No,
Playoffs last year?
I think he was better in Tyrese Halliburton's shadow. Honestly,
Wow.
and he was better in Kawhi's shadow on the Raptors. He's just. I
Wow.
don't think he's ever been the number one on any team.
But I think he's a fundamental piece to championship level
Yeah,
teams.
but I don't want to see. I want to see a team's best player on the All-Star team, not a team's best role player.
Okay, so you just don't think he's going to thrive in a game like this?
No.
I see what you're saying.
don't think-
I see what you're saying.
I think he does his job incredibly well, but he doesn't do the job of an All-Star.
Okay, I see what you mean. They're also doing an NBA All-Star game. The USA versus the World made 2 USA teams and a World team. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
I
very
believe they're
much,
called the
but-
Stars team and the Stripes team.
Is that what they're calling
I
it?
think so.
I think so, yeah.
On the Stars team, you got Scotty Barnes, Devin Booker, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Anthony Edwards, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Johnson, and Tyrese Maxey. That's a solid lineup. Starters will definitely be able to compete with the other teams. On the Stripes team,
looks pretty good.
Stripes team looks dominant. You got Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Donovan Mitchell, and shout out Norman Powell.
He always sneaks his way in there.
I love it. I love it so much. What a guy. On the world side of things, you got Giannis, Denny Avdia, Luka Doncic, SGA, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Pascal Siakam, Karl Anthony Towns, and Victor Wembanyama. That world team looks just about as good as that Stripes team. I think it's going to be a showdown between those two. I don't see the Stars team competing with them.
I think the Stars team is getting the floor mopped on them, but
yeah, I'm not sure how competitive that game is really going to be.
Scotty Barnes is the first guy you put on your list. It can't be that good of a team.
Hey, don't be dissing on Scotty.
I love Scotty Barnes.
Is a talented
I love Scotty
basketball player.
Barnes as much as the next guy, but he doesn't compete with Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, SGA, Luka Doncic.
He's not wrong.
With that
He's not
world
on that
team.
level.
Yeah. I think that starting five on that world team is going to be dominant compared to both those other teams.
Pretty similar to the starting five on the West team.
Yeah, it's just about the same. You add in Giannis in there as well, and it just makes it even better. That's going to wrap it up for our first episode of BuckinAround. Thank you for joining us. I'm Noah Daniele, Adam Wheatley, Cole Foshin. We'll see you next week.